I am a mocha mom and my skin is so dry with this weather. Spring, spring, come, come. I am sitting here in front of Decimal Street, and I wanted to bring this video to you really just as an encouragement, because I've been using the idea that every number has a place and numbers live in houses since my oldest, who is 17, was learning about place value. And it's an idea that I honestly don't think I saw anywhere else. I remember thinking of it on my own during a Bible study. I always get these ideas that flood my mind about homeschool, when I'm studying, God's word and trying to draw closer to Him. He inspires me with these ideas. And I remember having a thought come into my mind that numbers live in houses. Every number has a place. And with that simple thought, I came up with this oldest game. Was in middle school. I looked at Matthew C. and couldn't believe the fact that they have something similar. And they had even developed it to a place where, there was a decimal street with the cul-de-sac being the decimal point. This is something you can use even if you are not homeschooling and your kid is learning place value and you need something here's visual. A clip of me working this out with Ms. Mocha Baby, and there are so many directions you can take this game with, even with helping them practice their addition facts. So this is Decimal Street. So I drew a street, and this cul-de-sac is really our decimal point. Right? You haven't learned about decimal points yet, but you will. And we talked about how the first house on Decimal Street is the one's house. So I put a little number 1 on this attic, and only 9 people can live in the one's house. But these people really like living together. But there are only 9 beds, 9 plates, 9 cups, 9 chairs.
9 chairs. It's
only a house that's only comfortable for 9 people. And so when someone knocks on the door of the one's house, when one more person wants to move in with them, they all have to get up and move to the 10's house. And so now there are no people living in the one's house. And one group of 10 people has now moved into this big tall house, which is the 10's house. And so I draw number 10 in the roof. And when we step back and we look and see what number is sitting on Decimal Street, what number is that?
10.
It's a 10. And what house is the 0 in?
1.
In the one's house. And what house is the 1 in?
10.
It's in the 10's house, but people keep moving on Decimal Street all the time. When a 1 moves on Decimal Street, what number is there on Decimal Street now?
12.
If you look back, what number is that with the 2 1s?
11.
It's 11.
Then what happens?
Good. Somebody's knocking on the one's house, right? And then who moves into the one's house? 2 people move into the one's house. What number is on Decimal Street now? 12. Someone else is knocking. 1 more person moves in. What number should I put in the one's house if 1 more person moves in?
3.
3. A 3 goes in the one's house. Let's look at Decimal Street. What number is on Decimal Street now?
13.
What number is that? 19. Good. Now wait. If there are 9 people on Decimal Street and 1 more person knocks on the door, can he move on the one's door? Can that 1 more person move into the one's house? No, because there are only 9 beds, 9 plates, 9 chairs. Only 9 people can live in the one's house. So now there's nobody left in the one's house because those people don't want to leave that guy by himself, right? So now there's only 1 10 in here, but all 10 of those people are gonna move to the 10th house, but there's 1 10 in there. Can they go in there? Yeah, they can, because the 10th house has room for 9 groups of 10. So then all it is another group of 10 moving in. So this becomes a 2. Now look at that. You want to step back a little bit? What number is that on Decimal Street? Look at it. Do you know what number that is on Decimal Street? With the 2 and the 0 next to it? There were 9 groups of 10 in here, and then one more group of 10 showed up. They would all get together with that guy and move into the 100th house.
100!
And now,
yay!
What number is on Decimal Street?
100!
And the truth about Decimal Street is that there are houses that just keep going and going and going and going and going forever and ever and never stop. That way on Decimal Street, going that way on Decimal Street, and you're gonna learn this as you get older. This is a funny kind of cul-de-sac because houses keep going and going and going in that direction too.
It looks like a mic.
Hmm?
It looks like a mic.
It looks like a mic. Well, that's my drawing skills. But this is a wonderful introduction to place value.
Can I just see my art?
Let's turn around and say bye.